What was the first sign that there may be some hope that my paralysis may not be complete or may not be permanent after waking up from spinal surgery with no movement or sensation in my right leg? This is one of the most common topics discussed on spinal injury forums when someone's coming to terms with the fact that they may have paralysis. What was the first sign that gave you cause to hope that your paralysis may not be complete or permanent? In this video, I'll show you the first sign that I got, the very first movement induced by an exercise so simple, but it started me on my rehabilitation journey. Welcome back, Spinal Injury Warriors. Thanks so much for tuning in, and as always, please do like and subscribe. It means so much to me that the channel might start to reach those people, those fellow SCI sufferers who want to share their own journeys. And those of you who may want to learn about what spinal cord injury, recovery and rehabilitation looks like and what adventures are still possible. A week following my first surgery and having dealt with the shock of paralysis predominantly in my right leg and a general lack of sensation in my lower half, I was at a bit of a low ebb, it's fair to say. We'd also been given the news that my second operation, i.e. the operation that was going to actually take the disc out that was compressing my spinal cord, that second operation was going to be delayed indefinitely while they gave my spinal cord an opportunity to try and heal itself. Now, I hadn't seen any physiotherapists during that first week at all. I guess they thought that I just wasn't in that place yet. Bit of a basket case, I suppose. And then I was introduced to a guy called David, who was a senior physio in the neuro ward where I was. And he was a fellow cyclist, and we got on like a house on fire. And he did something so simple in that first exchange. He took a pillow, he rolled it up, and he put it underneath the knee of my dead leg, and he told me to push down into my knee, and I got the faintest flicker of activity in my thigh, and my foot came up by an imperceptible amount, maybe a couple of millimeters, but I mean that was the first movement that I got in that dead leg for over 7 days. And it was just incredible. It was mind-blowing and world-changing at the time. David told me that if I could get my thigh working, my quad working, and potentially my gluteus maximus or my bum muscle working, then there would be a chance that my leg would be able to load bear. And if it could load bear, they could get me out of bed, and then they could start some sort of a physio program with me. And this was just incredible because I'd been bedbound for a week, unable to move pretty much. And the thought of actually being able to swing my legs out of my bed and put them on the floor and stand up was just like, it was like Christmas. It was incredible. What I'm going to show you is a recreation of that very first exercise that David showed me in the hospital. In the hospital, he used a rolled up pillow, but I've actually got this kind of foam tube that we got from Amazon to do the same job. So you take the foam tube and you put it underneath one knee, like so, and then quite simply you press down into the knee. You try to press down. Now in doing so, what happens, if you have any movement in your quad, your foot will come up naturally. And it only has to happen very, very slightly for you to see that there might be some activity in your thigh. And this is what it looks like close up. See my foot coming up slightly and my quads tensing. Now this is 2 years on down the line. Clearly 2 years ago I didn't have the same amount of movement and flex in my thigh muscle. And that was it. That was the start of my journey, my 2-year journey. I'm going to share in the next video the progress that I made over the following few weeks from actually that first breakthrough exercise, that first flex of my thigh muscle, and what it led to from there on. So once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.